Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is December 30th, 2021. Today is LeBron James' 37th birthday, Mr. King James. So what I'm going to do in this video, we're going to review all the memorable deaths from 2021. The year is almost over. Only a day left. And we're going to just revisit all the stories that really caught our attention during 2021. In 2020, I wrote this book, The Killing Name, and there wasn't a year like 2020. I think 2020 was probably the most. I think we had the most deaths in that year. I don't think this year came nowhere even close to 2020. I don't think I'll be doing a book for 2021 because not a lot of people purchased this book. So, and writing a book it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. So, but this book will definitely be available if anybody who hasn't read it wants to read it. It teaches you how to use gematria, and it also teaches you what to look for. And when you're trying to decode a celebrity death, what are the things that stand out the most when you're looking at a story? So this is what I wrote last year, and this year I was looking at my blog here, and like I said, this year was nowhere close to last year. Last year, just think about it. 2020, we got the death of Kobe Bryant, we got coronavirus. 2020 was a special year, and then all the celebrities that died that year. I went to TMZ and I noticed that they have this year celebrity deaths in 2021. So that's funny. They got 56 people up here. So I'm gonna look at some of these and refresh people's memories. There's a lot of them here that I didn't cover, so maybe we'll cover it now. Also, if you guys want to call in. I think I put the number on the screen. The number is 646-986-0958. If you want to talk about your New Year's resolution, what do you think we should do as a movement moving forward? Anything that you think we may change to better the work? And what can we do, to spread the work at a faster pace? Because I don't think it's not going to cut it. We continue going at this pace, nothing is going to ever change. And that's just the reality. So I guess we could start with this list, and then we'll look at my blog list. So number one, they got Bob Dole. I remember covering Bob Dole's death. I don't quite remember it by memory, but let me just see. So Bob Dole, one of the first celebrities killed in 20. Actually, he died in December, so. So let's see, Mr. Bob Dole. There's so many celebrity deaths that I just tend to forget what these people died from. It says here that he announced on February that he had stage 4 lung cancer. On February 18th, on 2/18, and he was 97 years old at the time of that announcement. And in gematria, death is 2/18 and 97. So he makes that announcement on 2/18 at the age of 97. And it looks like he did die from lung cancer because lung cancer is 98. He died at the age of 98, on his 137th day of his age. When that's a big president number and government number. Government is 137, like Washington, D.C., like White House. And then his name had the Society of Jesus numbers, right? He was born Robert Joseph Dole. So that's Bob Dole. And there's probably more to that, but who else we got here? Stephen Sondheim. I don't think I covered this man's death. I do recognize him. He's an actor, right? I guess we could do it now. Let's see. Born on 3/22, huh? He died a day before Oh, I think he died on Thanksgiving. He died a day after Thanksgiving, on Black Friday. So let's take a look at this guy. Born on 3/22. It's just crazy how so many people die and just like so few people know about this stuff. It just he died on a day leaving 35 days in a year, and Catholic is 35. His name is 75. What is his cause of death? He died at the age of 91. He's a titan of the American musical. His dad at 91. He was the theater's most revered and influential composer. Okay. Let's take a look at his full name. Died at the age of 91. Huh. Broadway's history, songwriter titans whose music and lyrics raised and reset the artistic standard for the American stage musical. He died early Friday at his home in Roxbury, Connecticut. He was 91. He said the day before, he celebrated Thanksgiving with a dinner with friends in Roxbury, Mr. Pepper said. His death certificate obtained by the Times on December 2nd said the cause was cardiovascular disease. Okay, so that's what he supposedly died from. And of course, that has the 83 gematria, like murder. So, and he died on the day with 78 and 42 numerology, and Jesuit did 78 and 42. That 116 days before his birthday. Execution is 116. Died from cardiovascular disease. So, R.I.P. to him. Moving on. So, Art LaFleur. This is another character who I didn't cover. So, let's see what happened to Mr. Art LaFleur. I do recognize him as well, another actor. He died November 17th. The 17th day of the month. Same day as the rapper Young Dolph. Born September 9th, day of the NFL season started. He died 69 days after his birthday. The Jesuit order is 69. He died on the day with 69 numerology as well. On the day leaving 44 days in a year, like Young Dolph. Big kill number 44. And he died, his name is 42, like Jesuits. What was his cause of death? Let's take a look. He died at the age of 78, Jesuit 78. Oh, he was in that film Field of Dreams. That makes sense because we just had the big Field of Dreams game. You know what? Now I'm going to measure from that Field of Dreams game to his death because they're bringing up that Field of Dreams movie. So that was on August 12th. See what we noticed there. He died 97 days after the Field of Dreams game, and death is 97. See that? I just knew it. Whenever they bring something up in the headlines, it's because it's connected to this man's death. So actor Art LaFleur, known for his roles in The Sandlot, and Field of Dreams, has died. He died 97 days after the Field of Dreams game that featured the White Sox and the Yankees. He was 78, like Jesuits. They're saying they died from Parkinson's disease. Let's take a look at that. Parkinson's is 46 and 62. LaFleur. Yep, so stuff never fails, you know. It's just undeniable stuff. Here it is in that film, man. Died 97 days after the Field of Dreams game. Unbelievable. So rest in peace to Art LaFleur. Ronnie Wilson. Not sure who this is. By the looks of the image, he's probably a singer, right? Let's take a look at Ronnie Wilson. Another murder by number victim. It says here that Ronnie Wilson, the founder of the Gap Band, which rode a funky party sound to success on the R&B charts in the late 1970s and throughout the 80s, he died on Tuesday. He was 73, sacrificed at 73. Let's see, good look at Ronnie Wilson. So his name is 67, like blood sacrifice. Let's see. The death was announced on Facebook by Mr. Wilson's wife, Linda Bolwell Wilson. She did not say where he died or what the cause was. Maybe because she was not permitted to say exactly what happened to him. The Gap Band. Gap Band is 144, like the Jesuit order. This might be his date of birth, born April 7th. And it looks like he died on November 2nd. Ronnie Wilson. You see how Ronnie Wilson is 157? And he died on his 157th day of his age. Similar to Kobe Bryant. Not quite, because he died on November 2nd, so he died 157 days before his 74th birthday. If this is his actual birthday, April 7th. And if he died on November 2nd. I'm not too sure how accurate this is right here. But according to this, it says here he died November 2nd. Born in the year 48, and this is saying April 7th, so. But his name is 157. He died 157 days before this date here, so. And he died at the age of 73 when sacrifice is 73. And his name Ronnie Wilson is 67, like blood sacrifice, so. I think we've seen enough. You see how quick this stuff is? I mean, we just ran through 4 celebrity deaths. Slim 400. We definitely covered his death. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. I'm not going to talk about that death anymore because I did a couple of videos on him. I don't know who this guy is. James Michael Tyler. Not sure who this is. Let me just take a look. This is another actor. He was best known for his role as Gunther on the NBC sitcom Friends. He died on October 24th, Born on May 28th. Let's take a look at that. 153 days after his birthday. October 24th. $528. I see something that stands out already, but James Tyler, 38. Huh. Of course his name is 38. Oh, of course it is. Let me just read to what happened to this guy. So CNN reported that he was best known as the coffee shop manager Gunther on the hit show Friends. He died peacefully at his home on Sunday, according to his representative Tony Benson, and he was 59 years old. Friends. What is his cause of death? So they're saying he died peacefully, so guess they gave him that good dose. And they got the poison right here, right under his article. All right, moving on. So let's see. Our friend Colin Powell. I made a video on Colin Powell if you want to check it out. Or probably, I don't know. I'm not sure if I did. A lot of people in the community covered Colin Powell's death. I think I made a blog post on Colin Powell. What a scumbag that guy was. Yeah, he died at the age of 84, like how the Jesuit order is 84. The United States of America is 84. He died 28 weeks after his birthday. I think he died from COVID. Yeah, he dies with COVID-19 complications. And COVID, Pfizer kills all 28. The name Colin is 28. He died on the day with 28 numerology as well, right? 10-18. He died 20 years and 38 days after 9/11. And death is 30 and 28. And death is 38 and 20. So, definitely won't miss you, Colin. Young Dolph covered his death. If you want to check it out, it's in my video. It's in my blog. And it's in my channel. Also, Virgil Abloh. Now, this person, I remember somebody asked me to cover her death. Skilyr Hicks. I think she's a TikToker. I won't find. Oh, she's a singer. There's not going to be a lot of information on her, though. She died at the age of 23. Oh, she's an American Got Talent contestant. Supposedly she overdosed. Yeah. I remember I was looking at her death and I couldn't find a lot of information on it. But murder is... Oh, well, I'll take that back. I'll take that back. Just notice her name. It's the same thing in all four of the ciphers as Jesuit order. Perfect in all four. Look at that. Her name and Jesuit order is the same. So, do we need to see anything else? Skilyr Hicks, 144, 54, 153, and 72. Definitely didn't overdose. So rest in peace to this young girl. Eric Cowie, I remember his death. Died at the age of 53, I think. The name Cowie is 50. His name Eric Cowie is 53, like Tiger King and I think Zookeeper. Carlos Marin. Let me just make sure the audio is working. Oh yeah, so I guess you guys can hear me. Okay, so that's good. If you guys want to call in and then we can talk while I'm looking at over these stories, you can call in. The number is 646-986-0958. I'm just reviewing all the celebrity deaths from 2021. TMZ posted 56 celebrities. I wonder where they got that number from. So we're gonna briefly look at these 56 examples, and then we'll look at my blog, and then talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I don't know who this guy is though. Carlos Marin. Not sure who this guy is. He recently died. He sold over 28 million records worldwide, right? Killed 28. Died at the age of 53. Name is same thing as Conspiracy. Died December 19th. Born 10/13. He died 67 days after his birthday when blood sacrifice is 67. And human sacrifice as well. So there you go. Carlos Marin sacrificed at 53 by the New World Order. Unbelievable. 72 daily morality. Jesuit order is 72. Damn. Rest in peace to Carlos. Moving on. Not sure who this is. I'm not sure who this is. Michael Nesmith. Let's see. There's a lot of names I've never even heard of. He died. Well, his birthday's today. He died on the 10th of December. He died 20 days before his birthday. Death is 20. Yeah, his name is 67 as well. He died at the age of 78 when Jesuit is 78. They love that number, 78. So Michael Nesmith, Monkees singer, songwriter, dead at 78. All right. Died from natural causes. When natural causes is 38, like death, killing, murder, R.I.P. Died 60, well, his name is 67, right? Isn't ritual sacrifice 107? No, 107 is the 28th prime and kills 28. I think ritual sacrifice is 107. That is. Moving on. 78 years old. Jerry Douglas. Again, somebody I never heard of before. I know a lot of you like, how you don't know about him? I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of him. According to this, he's still alive. But So according to Deadline, he died at the age of 88. He was born November 12th. And he died November 9th. Jerry Douglas. And The Young and the Restless. Let's take a look at the name of that show he's remembered for. He died at the age of 88. I know Bavarian Illuminati is 88. His name is 56 and 70. I wonder if he died from coronavirus. His name is also 155 like coronavirus. So Jerry Douglas, who played Patriarch John Abbott on CBS The Young and the Restless for more than 30 years, died November 9th after a brief illness. His family announced Wednesday he was 88. Born Jerry Rubenstein. On November 12, 1932, in Chelsea, Massachusetts, Douglas launched his acting career upon graduating from Brandeis University, studying acting with UTA Hagen in New York and Jeff Corey in Los Angeles. He joined the cast of The Young and the Restless in March 1982 as John Abbott. I wonder. I'm surprised they didn't say he died from coronavirus because his name is just like coronavirus. The name Jerry Douglas. Actually, a perfect match in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. Strange. But his name is 56, like Society of Jesus and the Jesuit order puppet. Dead at 88 on 11/9. R.I.P. Drake Hill, the Ruler, made a video about him. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Richard Buckley. This guy's ugly. Wow, look at that face. Moving on. Willie Garson. I remember covering his death. His death is definitely in my blog. So Willie Garson, dead at 57. He was an actor on Sex and the City. He died earlier in the year. No, actually, no. He died in September. But I remember his death. He died 213 days after his birthday. And death is 213. And his name is 144 and 72, like the Jesuit order. So rest in peace, Willie Garson. Halyna Hutchins. Not sure who this is. Hopefully I'll find some information on her. These people who I've never heard of, for some reason I think that I'm probably not the only one. I've never heard of them before. Usually when I look at these people's deaths, it's hard to find information on them. That 10/21, huh? Okay, April 10th. So let's see. Her name has that 163, the 38th prime. Let's see why she died. Oh, wow. She was 42. The fatal shootings of Halyna Hutchins on the West Side. Oh, I remember her. I remember this story. She was supposed to be killed by Alex Baldwin. What a sick ritual this was. Yeah, this was a big story. This was a big story. Our friend Alex Baldwin. I think this was a 201 ritual. I remember. I think he killed her 201 days after his birthday or something like that. Fucking sick motherfucker, man. Yeah, exactly. He was born April 3rd and killed her 201 days after his birthday. Sick motherfucker, man. Who's to say this stuff is true, but still. Poor girl, man. Guy got the 86 in his name. Can't wait for him to get 86. Yeah, but our friend Alex Baldwin shoots his girl 201 days after his birthday. The big Jesuit order number. R.I.P. to this young girl. She was 42. Her Jesuit is 42. And yeah, another 201 ritual. Wow. Eddie Mekka. Who is this guy? He died at the age of 69. The Jesuit order is 69. He was born Edward Rudolph. November 27th. 6/14. 166 days. Right, so let's see why he kicked the bucket at 69. So CNN writes, this is the name of the show that he's remembered for. Let's see if it connects to the span of days. It has that 79 in it though. Like murder and Jesuit order and the Society of Jesus. So Eddie Mekka, who found fame playing Carmine the Big Ragusa on the hit series Laverne and Shirley, died Saturday at his home in Newark, California, according to his official Facebook account. He was 69, and no details on his cause of death were made immediately available. Mekka played Shirley's love interest on the show. Man, it's like you can't become famous and end up dying at a young age. You can't have both. So R.I.P. to Eddie. I remember Norm Macdonald. He died. He definitely died early in the year. Funny guy. He's a funny actor. I think I did cover his death. Let's see. Yeah, he died at the age of 61. Saturday Night Live alumni. And his name is 61. Norman Macdonald. 61 is also the 18th prime number. SNL is 18. He died in the 64-44 ritual. He died on the day with 64 and 44 numerology. Comedian, 64 and 44. And then on top of that, he dies from cancer. And they're saying that his cancer battle is private. Same thing they said with Virgil, the designer. So R.I.P. to Norman. Funny guy though. Definitely a funny guy. Vicente Fernandez. I made a video on his death. His death had everything to do with the Virgin Mary holiday that's celebrated in Mexico. I'll look at it real quick. I remember I did an entire video on him already though. But he was 81. We noticed the 666 fingers, the one eye symbolism. Even the Mexicans aren't on it. But his name is 81, forwards and backwards, like Ritual. Known as the King of Ranch Music, which is also 81. He died 67 days after his birthday, the blood sacrifice number. And notice he was born on 17/2, like 172. He was injured. They're saying that his death was caused by this injury that took place on August 8th, which happened 172 days after his birthday. And again, his birthday is written 17/2, like 172. He ended up dying on the Virgin Mary's holiday, and she, in Spanish, she is known as the Virgen de Guadalupe, which equals 172. So he gets injured 172 days after his 17/2 birthday, and then ends up dying on the Virgen Guadalupe's birthday, which equals 172. Just like the Jesuit motto, ad Mariam de Gloriam. And notice Guadalupe is 88, like Don Shante, which is his nickname. And that was the day that he was injured, on August 8th, 8/8. So his death had everything to do with this Catholic celebration. I mean, is this not the Pope right here? I mean, this is going to be more obvious. Who's in charge? Yeah, but a really clear ritual. And you know what else? Look, the day of the Virgin Guadalupe, he died on that day. But this statue, it's located on the 19th meridian, and he ends up dying on the day, leaving 19 days in the year. On 12/12. Rest in peace, Vicente. Pedro Feliciano. I think I covered this man's death. I think he died like during the MLB season, like before the MLB season began. Yeah, I did cover. He was 45 years old. Big baseball number. Ritual is 85. I think Major League is 45. 45. Is Major League 45? It is. Major League is 45. I left that out there, but so he's dead at 45, and he died on November 8th on 11/8. Death is 118. And he died 75 days after his birthday, and his name Pedro Feliciano is 75. New York Mets reliever. So R.I.P. to Pedro. Jim Fassel. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Football player, huh? You know, usually these football-related deaths, I cover them. Let me see if he died on 6/7, blood sacrifice 67. I usually cover these football-related deaths, though. Let's see if I got it on my blog. No. What's going on? Why am I being so lazy? So I didn't cover this guy's death. You know, now that I think about it, a lot of people did die in 2021. Because there's a lot of people that I missed. He died on a 54-day numerology. On 6/7, blood sacrifice 67. 8/31 is his birthday. He died 85 days after his birthday, just like John Madden died at the age of 85. He goes to say he died on his 86th day of his age. But the National Football League is 85. Actually, what am I talking about? He died 85 days before his birthday. That's what I meant. Or a span of 86. But National Football League is 85. We just had the death of John Madden, who died at 85. So Jim Fassel. He was born James Edward Fassel. Let's see why he passed away. Played for the Giants. He died at the age of 71. He died on June 8th. No, June 7th. So the Super Bowl ended on the 38th day of the year. He died 121 days after the Super Bowl. Blood sacrifices 121 and 67. He died on 6/7. See that? Because his death came right after the Super Bowl. So 121 and 67, familiar patterns, blood sacrifice. 121 and 67. And you can also say he died 86 days before his birthday, right? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think we've seen enough. But let's see what ESPN wrote. Former New York Giants head coach. Oh, he was a coach. That's what it was. Jim Fassel dies at 71. What was his cause of death? He told the newspaper his father was taken to a Las Vegas hospital with chest pains and died while being treated on Monday. Okay. So another Super Bowl related death. R.I.P. Tommy Lasorda. Definitely covered his death. I hope I did. Definitely heard of him before. So Tommy Lasorda, legendary Los Angeles Dodgers manager, dies at the age of 93. This is probably connected to the World Series that the Dodgers won last year. He died on 1/8, like 18. Baseball is 18. MLB is 18. He died 73 days, like I said, after the Dodgers won the 116th World Series in Los Angeles. Dodgers is 73. Sacrifice is 73. I mean, come on. Oh, boy. He died. Oh, I gotta see what it is. He died. I think he died on 1/7, and they reported him on 1/8. Yeah, he died on 1/7, and they reported it on 1/8. So he died 72 days after the Dodgers won the World Series, and Dodgers is 72, like Jesuit order. And then they reported it 73 days after. He died 108 days after his birthday when Major League is 108. Perfect baseball ritual. 108 stitches on the baseball. 108 double stitches on the baseball. And on November 15th, this article came out saying that he was hospitalized with heart issues on November 15th, and then he died 54 days after that. Well, the news came out 54 days after that reporting. And base was a 54 number. Base was full of 54s, right? 54 outs in a complete game. Base was 54 forwards and backwards. Ritual sacrifices 251 the 54th prime. So yeah. So R.I.P. to Tommy Lasorda. Gerry Marsden. There's a lot of people, man. It's just crazy stuff. This guy died. He opened the year up with a dying. Let's see. He died on 1/3. 9/24. Got that 177 and 69 like Jesuit order. So let's see what happened to this songwriter and musician. Another 78 ritual. He was 78 years old. Yeah, like I said, they like that number. Nice number to take out a Jesuit at 78. So Rolling Stone writes, frontman of the British band Gerry and the Pacemakers and singer on hits like You'll Never Walk Alone, has died at the age of 78. He died after a short illness which caused an infection in his heart. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's why he died at 78. The guy with the 177 and 69 name. Deezer D. It's probably a rapper. I've never heard of him. He's an actor and a rapper. Born died on 1/7. March 10th. 62 days before his birthday when Sacrifice is 62. Deezer D. Name equals 67 like Blood Sacrifice. He was born Deron Thompson. His name is 201. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe. You guys see that? His name is 177 69 201, like the Jesuit order. It's just amazing how they are able to create all these names that equal the same thing time and time again. So let's read into what happened to Deezer D. Never heard of him as well. But he died 62 days before his birthday when Sacrifice is 62. Sacrifice is also 55. And he died at the age of 55. Another 201 ritual. So Deezer D, best known for his role as Nurse Malik McGrath on ER, has died. TMZ has learned. The actor, whose real name is Deron Thompson, 201, was found unresponsive at home Thursday morning in Los Angeles. His brother Mashawn tells us the family believes he died of a heart attack, but there is not yet an official cause of death. The actor underwent major heart surgery in 2009, a 6-hour procedure to replace his aorta and fix a leaky heart valve. Deezer D appeared on almost 200 episodes of ER from 1994 through 2009. Not only was Thompson an actor, but he was also a motivational speaker and performer in the Christian and underground hip hop communities. And he was also a member of the Jesuit order. Don't want to leave that out. TMZ. Let the people know everything about this guy. Up there you have it. Another Jesuit ritual. 62 days before his birthday. See how quick that was? Ned Beatty. I've seen this guy around. Not sure. I don't know too much about him. An actor that at... How old was he? He was 83. June 13th is his birthday. And he died. Well, July 6th is his birthday. He died at the age of 83, 23 days before his birthday. When 83 is the 23rd prime. Oh boy. I think I covered this guy's death. I'll take a look at my blog. This guy looks familiar. But he died at the age of 83. You know, murder's 83. And he died 23 days before his birthday, and 83 is the 23rd prime. No, I didn't cover this guy's death. But let's see what was his cause of death. So, Ned Beatty, actor known for Network and Deliverance. You know, I hate the New York Times website. So, okay. So, Deliverance. What's the geometry of Deliverance? 64 and 199 to 46 prime. Homicide, life on the streets. 121 like blood sacrifice. Network. 83. So Network is 83. He died at the age of 83. He's remembered for being on the show or on the film Network. Unbelievable. So Ned Beatty, who made a sparkling feature film debut on Deliverance before turning into noteworthy efforts in Nashville's Network and Homicide, Life on the Street, and as one of the most respected character actors of his time, has died. He was 83. Murder's 83. Beatty died Sunday of natural causes. Natural causes is 38. Like how murder's also 38. At his Los Angeles home, his daughter Blossom Beatty told The Hollywood Reporter. So R.I.P. to Mr. Ned Beatty. Dead at the age of 83, 23 days before his birthday. Trevor Moore. He died on August 7th, and he was born on 4/4. He died on the day of 56 in numerology. Comedian, 44 ritual, guarantee you. Guarantee you. Let's see, what the whitest kids, you know. Oh, I remember this guy. I definitely remember this guy. I think they said that he committed suicide or something like that. So whitest kids, you know, Trevor Moore's death, cause of death revealed. Saying his death was accidental. Huh. Sure. Hmm. He was born Trevor Paul Moore. His name is 190. It's 191 and 79 and 83. A murder is 79 and 83. Society of Jesus 191 and 79. And how old was he? He was 41. He died on 8/7. They were 56 numerology. The whitest kids, you know. There's probably something to that. Let me see something. Whitest kids, you know. Oh, of course it's 201. It never fails. So the guy dies on a day with 56 in numerology. Remember for being on the whitest kids, a show that equals 201, like the Jesuit order. Another open and shut case, Johnson. So George Schultz. Rush Limbaugh. Guy was a piece of shit. I think I covered his death though. Damn, he died this year? I thought he died in 2020. Oh, he died February 17th. Tell Rush Limbaugh to get off my balls. Jay-Z had that on his record. Tell Rush Limbaugh to get off my balls. So he died at the age of 70 on 17/2. Oh boy. He died from lung cancer on 17/2. Oh boy. He died 37 days after his birthday, and his surname is Limbaugh. It's 37 and 44, like cancer. 37 and 44. Died from lung cancer. Man, this is some great work. So look what I wrote. I wrote, in light of Rush Limbaugh dying on 17/2 on the 37th day of the year, on the 37th day of his age, on the 48th day of the year, his father died on 4/8 on a day with 37 numerology, exactly 172 days after his birthday. It's amazing how they connected his death to his father's death using the same numbers. Because his father died on 4/8 on a day with 37 numerology, 172 days after his birthday, and Rush Limbaugh died on 17/2 on his 37th day of his age, on the 48th day of the year. Crazy, man. It's crazy how they do this shit, man. Crazy. So, burning hell, Rush Limbaugh. So, Joey Jordison. I think I did a video on Joey Jordison. If you want to check it out, it's in my channel. I definitely did a video on him. I actually predicted this guy's death. Dustin Diamond died from cancer at the age of 44. I actually remember his death by heart. So he died. He got hospitalized early in the year, around January, and he was 44 years old. They're saying that he may have cancer. That's what the original story was. And then once I saw that he was 44 years old, I said, oh, this guy's gonna die at 44. And he had the DD initials, like 44, Dustin Diamond. He ends up dying on February 1st, I think it was, on the day with 44 numerology. And cancer, chemo, kills all 44. When I wake up in the morning, let's see, I'll look at my blog, see if I missed anything. But I think those are the main points on his death. Yeah, he died on February 1st, day with 44 numerology. The guy with the 44 initials. Screech. Name make was 38. Jeff LaBar. Another rock and roll star, a guitarist. He died on 7/14. 318. It's his birthday. He died 118 days after his birthday, and death is 118. His name is 56, like Society of Jesus. It's also 61, like Jesus. He was 58, Freemasonry, Secret Society, all 58s. He was a Cinderella guitarist. Let's see why. They're saying that he died in his apartment. Sure. 118 days after his birthday. On the day leaving 170 days in a year. When sacrifice is 170, sacrifice is also 62. He died on the day with 62 numerology. I doubt he died accidentally. So Jeff Limbaugh, the guitarist best known for his work in the glam metal band Cinderella. Cinderella's 83 and 187, huh? He's also 61. Has died at the age of 58. He died in his apartment in Nashville. Limbaugh's publicist confirmed the news in a statement following an Instagram post by Limbaugh's son, tantric guitarist Sebastian Limbaugh. My father, my hero, my idol, passed away today, the younger Limbaugh wrote. I'm currently at a loss for words. I love you, Pop. He got 187. That's what happened to him. On 118 days after his birthday. Shock G. I remember Shock G. The music video with Tupac, right? April 22nd. Let me check my blog. I think I covered him. Man, why didn't I do a blog post on Shock G? So Shock G. Let's see if I find anything on him. He died at the age of 57. Saying that he struggled with drug usage. So 8/25 is his birthday. April 22nd, he dies. Gregory Jacobs. Well, the 67 day numerology stands out. He died on the 67 day numerology. But let's just read a little bit into what happened to Shock G. So, Digital's Underground's Shock G. Coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got it back. 57, like Scottish rap. Shock G, famous for Digital Underground's hit song The Humpty Dance and his work with Tupac Shakur, is dead. The rap legend was found dead Thursday in a hotel room in Tampa, according to his father, Edward Racker. We're told the cause of death is unclear, but there were no signs of trauma. Shock's father said authorities will conduct an autopsy. Shock G was the lead singer for the pioneering hip hop group Digital Underground, and he gets into character as his alter ego Humpty Humped. Dead at 57. But he died on the day with 67 numerology. That definitely stands out. And he died 57, Scottish Rite is 57, as in Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. Let me see, because Tupac died on 9/13. So how many days? Oh, he died 144 days prior to the anniversary of Tupac's death. Okay. Moving on. Rest in peace, Shock G. So Taney, damn, all these people, I don't even know all these people died, man. It's a lot of people. This is a 56 list. It's like, I thought I was going to get through this fast because I thought I had covered them all. So this young lady died on May 7th. Born 8/5. Just to call her name real quick, and then we'll get into. Oh yeah, she got 44. She got 44 and 64. So let's see what they're talking about. So she dies at the age of 59, kills 59. She's known for being on Seinfeld. Her name is 44 and 64. I've seen enough, but let's see what TMZ writes. Tawny Katine, the actress who starred in Bachelor Party and whose personal life was filled with radical ups and downs, has died, TMZ has learned. Katine died in Newport Beach Friday. The coroner has yet to determine the cause of death. Oh, baby. So let's take a look at her full name. It's funny how her last birthday and her date of death had the same date numerology. Yeah, but it looks like her death she got 44 and 64. Because her name, Tawny Katanian, I think that's how you say that. Her name is 44 and 64 like Kill. And 59, Kill's also 59. R.I.P. Larry Flint. Who are these people? Oh, man. So this guy was a American publisher. He died on 2/10. Born on 11/1. Oh, baby. 56 name, huh? Good old 56. Gotta have that. What's a ritual without 56 in it? How old was this guy? 78. He dies at 78. His name Larry Claxton Flint. 78, like Jesuits. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. This guy was such a piece of work. Larry Flint, who built a porn empire with Hustler. Yeah. Definitely gonna miss this guy, huh? Hustler magazine founder. Well, you know, Hustle is a big name, big corporation. But what a piece of shit this guy was. You can tell he's a pervert. Just look at him. Sick motherfucker. Sick man. Yeah, I remember this guy, Cole Brennan. He should be in my blog. I mean, I'm going to be disappointed if I didn't cover this guy's death. Because this is why this video is taking so long. Because so many of these people I never heard of. Yeah, I remember this guy, though. I did cover his death. He died at the age of 37, quarterback. His name is 46 and 62, like sacrifice. His name is also 118. He died 121 days prior to the NFL season starting. His name, Brennan, is 121, like blood sacrifice. He died 97 days before his 38th birthday. 97 days before his 38th birthday, and death is 97 and 38. And notice fentanyl is also 97 and 38. And they're saying that I remember this because they were saying that when he was in his deathbed, that he was listening to Bob Marley, and he ended up dying on Bob Marley's date of death. What are the odds? If you read the article, they were saying that his family was playing. Look at it down here. Last sentence. He listened to Bob Marley. His sisters had a lay around him when he was unconscious. They had the music of Bob Marley playing in near his ear. And then he ends up dying the same day as Bob Marley. I mean, what a sick ritual. So R.I.P. And then they got him at number 37. He was a big 37 ritual. Oh, Lord. DMX. If you haven't seen the video, the work I did on DMX, check it out. Darkman X is 49. He ends up dying on 49. He overdosed on 42, like how the N-word is 42. So much with DMX. Jane Withers. Not sure I know who this is. Another actress. She was 95 years old. I'm going to pass this one. I don't think people are interested in knowing why a 95-year-old died. You know, she lived a very long, extensive life. So, George Siegel. Definitely heard of George Siegel before. He died on March 23rd. He was born on 2/13. Let's take a look. He died 38 days after his birthday. Is that right? So born on 2/13, dies on 3/23. Yeah, so 38. So our friend George Siegel got the 38 dose. His name was 56. Again, what's a ritual without 56 in it? So what are they saying happened to him? He died at the age of 87. Oh, yeah, I forgot. New York Times. So George Siegel, leading man of lighthearted comedies, dies at 87. He dies 38 days after his birthday. He died in... Okay, so he's saying that Siegel died of complications from bypass surgery, his wife Sonia announced. He died in Santa Rosa, California. Rest in peace to George Siegel. 56 name, dies 38 days after his birthday. Got born on 2/13. Hal Holbrook. Never heard of you, so let's investigate what happened to you. Another actor. She died on the 23rd of January. She was born on the 17th of February. She died 25 days prior to her birthday, and death is 25. And another 56 or 54, like Jesuit order. So let's take a look at what happened to this guy. Kind of looked like a female though, right? It's kind of confusing when you look at him. You don't know if he's a woman or a man. Another 95-year-old though. Yeah, let's pass on the 95-year-olds. Suzanne Douglas. Let's see. She died on 7/6 or 6/7. She died on the 187th day of the year. 4/12. So she got 86. She died on the 86th day of her age on 6/7. Blood sacrifice. Oh, Susanna. So what are they saying happened to Suzanne Douglas? She was 64 as well. Come on. Kid was 64. Remember for the Parenthood. So no cause of death, but she was 64, and she died on the 86th day of her age, and blood sacrifice is 86. Ended up dying on 6/7 or 7/6. Blood sacrifice is also 67. So rest in peace, Suzanne Douglas. And Kid was 64, her age of death. This was the 42nd person up here. Greg Leaks. Almost done. You're on the number 43. We got a couple of more, like 10 more. I don't think I'm going to get through my list, though. I think this is enough. So this guy died on September 1st, 2021. What a year. On the day leaving 121 days in the year. Our friend Greg Leaks. He was 66. Yeah, 12/13. So he died on his wife's 263rd day of her age. His wife was born on 12/13. I think his wife is way more famous than he is. He was the husband of Nene Leakes. And 263 is the 56 prime number, and Society of Jesus is 56. I think he died while she was 54 or 53. She was 53. She's 54 now, so. But still, he died on the 263rd day of her age. The 56 prime number. Be careful who you have hugging around you. You see how she has her arm around his neck? I mean, gotta be careful who you call a friend, you know. So Dennis Thomas, what happened to you? Again, another person I never heard of. He died at the age of 70. So many people died on August 7th. August 7th was a busy day. They were 56 in numerology. This guy was born on 2/9. He died 179 days or 187 days before his birthday on the day with 56 in numerology, and Society of Jesus 56 and 187. Name is Dennis D.T. Thomas. He is a singer. So he dies on August 7th. His name is 78, like how the date August 7th is also written. And Jesuit is 78 as well. And death is 213. His name is 213. He died at the age of 70. Let's just look at what the Rolling Stones are saying happened to him. So Dennis D.T. Thomas, longtime saxophonist and co-founding member of the legendary funk outfit Kool and the Gang, has died at the age of 70. The band announced Thomas' death Saturday, revealing that he passed away peacefully in his sleep in New Jersey. No cause of death was provided. Kool and the Gang. $70, huh? Surprised they didn't say he died from coronavirus. But still, his name is 78. He dies on 87. R.I.P. Dennis Thomas. Dusty Hill, another guitarist. Dead on July 28th. He was born on 5/19. He died 70 days after his birthday, Dusty Hill did. And Dusty Hill was... His name is 130, like Human Sacrifice. But let's take a look at Dustin Hill real quick. He was 72, Jesuit order 72. Another guitarist, or at least, well, this time it's a Baptist, dies in his sleep. It's dangerous to go to sleep nowadays, especially if you're 72. $728. Another person that had on the 56th day numerology. So, another no cause of death. So Joe Hill. His name is Joe Hill, which equals 71. And I guess you could say he died on his 71st day of his age. His name is 71 and 35, like Catholic. Shit, all these old people. I'm gonna bypass all these old people. There's a lot of old people on here. It's kind of hard to convince people that all these old people are being ritualistically murdered when they are. But just like this person here, you think it's gonna be worth it showing people that she died 38 days after her birthday? No, people not gonna believe it. People gonna call, oh, she was old. That's why. So yeah, none of these old people are gonna cover. So Hank Aaron, this is proof that old people do get murdered by the numbers. Hank Aaron is a perfect example. The whole World Series this year was in tribute to this man. He gets a vaccine. He dies, I think, what was it? 17 days after getting the vaccine when he killed 17. Big ritual with Hank Aaron. I have multiple videos on his death. One of the reasons the Atlanta Braves won the World Series this year, 215 days after the start of the MLB season when the Atlanta Braves is 215. They had Dusty Baker, his old teammate, play in the World Series against the Braves this year. What a ritual Hank Aaron was. Made us a lot of money. And speaking of Hank Aaron, I'm actually wearing the Atlanta Braves hat because I made a lot of money off of Mr. Hank Aaron. So thank you, Mr. Hank. And rest in peace. Cicely Tyson. I've heard of her before. I think I covered her death before. Let's see if I have it on here. Yes, I did. She died at the age of 96. Nice little 42-30 ritual. She was remembered for being on the Sounder. Sounder is 96. She ends up dying at the age of 96. Notice they put Sounder in the headline. Oh, baby. Looks like she was 86 as well. Yeah, she was. She was. Actually, no. This film that she's remembered for, it came out 86 days prior to her birthday. And then she ended up dying in connection to the film because the film is equal 96, like her age of death. So, R.I.P. Miss Cicely Tyson. So we got two more. So Michael K. Williams, I'm not going to talk about his death. I already covered his death. Check out the videos I did on him. Massive 54 ritual, Michael K. Williams. And Walter Mondale, not sure who this is. Biz Marquis, displaying the one-eye symbolism. What a bozo. The name Marquis is 57, like his age of death. Check out the video I did on Biz. But I just want to take a look at who is this guy right here. And I guess we are done with the 56 list. Hopefully none of you fell asleep. So let me just see. Oh, this guy is a politician. Nah. Former vice president. Oh, he was a former vice president of the United States. So, no doubt this was a ritual. Never heard of him, though. He was served as the 42nd vice president of the United States alongside Jimmy Carter. So this is going to be an easy one. Let's just measure. Speaking of Jimmy Carter just turned 97, and the name Carter is 97. So we might hear about Jimmy Carter kicking the bucket before his October 1st birthday. Actually, a prediction that I made a long time ago. I think it's going to come through, though. So 4/19, this guy passed away. So let's see. Yeah, I had a feeling. He died on Jimmy Carter's 201st day of his age. He was the vice president of Jimmy Carter. So that's how we're going to end it with another 201 ritual. The death of Walter Mondale, vice president of Jimmy Carter. Dies 201 days after Jimmy Carter's birthday. But again, Jimmy Carter is 97 years old, the 39th president. And the name Carter is 97. One of the reasons Jay-Z, which means Sean Carter, became so famous in 97. So let's see if he makes it to 98. I doubt it, though. So that was the big list, the 56 list that TMZ put out. A lot of more people that died in 2021, though. But as we proved in this video is how all these people died connected to the same numbers. Most of them did. Oh, I got some super chats. Wow. So thanks a lot, Grand Roger. Somebody else sent a super chat. I don't even know how to check it, but let me see. Oh, Isabella Banks. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thanks, Grand Roger. It's always the same people supporting. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. Hopefully 2022 is not as bad, which I doubt. I think it is going to be as bad or even worse. But, if you guys want to call in, the number is 646-986-0958. I thought I had it on the screen, but it looks like I don't. It should be on the screen now. It should be on your upper right-hand corner. If you guys want to call in. Yeah, I think Jimmy Carter is going to be next. He's 97. I don't think he makes it to 98, though. I'll tell you how it might happen. You guys saw that video that Neil the Hacker posted. President Ford. Was it President Ford? I think it was. Yeah, Gerald Ford. He said, the little girl asked him, do you think a female will ever be president? He says, I don't know if she'll be president, but hopefully a woman does become president, and this is how I think it's going to happen. I think a man is going to elect her as a vice president, and then he's going to die. Like, the guy he has magical powers. He can just see 30 years in advance. Oh, my gosh. Mockery, man. And I guarantee you that little girl was told to ask that question. It was just so obvious. Gerald Ford was so ready for that answer. I'm going to tell you how it might happen. So this is how Jimmy Carter might die, He might go on another 201 ritual, like how his vice president did. Actually, I'm going to mess. When is 201 days after October 1st? So let's see. We might be able to predict Jimmy Carter's death. So let's see. So we're looking at April 19th. April 19th is the 201st day of his age. And president is 110, right? So let me see. Oh, yeah, you know what? They could take him out on the 110th day of the year, April 20th, 420. 420 is still 201 days after his birthday. So that's my prediction for 2022. I think Jimmy Carter is not going to make it to his 98th birthday. I think he will die in 2022 before October 1st. And if we're lucky, he might die on April 20th or April 19th, 201 days after his birthday. Because his vice president, like we saw, his vice president died 201 days after his birthday. So we might get another 201 ritual with Jimmy Carter. And let me just take a look at the name, Jimmy Carter. He has all the Jesuit order numbers, 54 and 72. And if he dies on the 110th day of the year, that's perfect because president is 110. So I get a nice ritual on April 20th. You say you got a decode on Terrence Clark. If you want to call in, the number is 646-986-0958. Call us in. Let's talk about it. I'll be here for another 15 minutes. Yeah, somebody says that they don't have any remorse for the demons that die. But you also got to understand that a lot of the coronavirus victims are not demons, but they were just asleep to what's going on. A lot of people putting these shots in their arms, I mean, you could call in. I don't want to read no decode of the chat. If you want to talk to us, call us in. Otherwise, we could probably end it. Let me just glance at my blog. So 2021 was a busy year. I didn't know how much I missed, but I did miss a lot. But it's still a lot of stuff here that I didn't talk about in this video. Like the death of Larry King. who died from coronavirus. So many people died. Rappers, former players. I remember Dave Chappelle had coronavirus when Dave Chappelle was 56. Yeah. So many people died. Vincent Jackson dead at 38. The guy who wore number 83 for the Buccaneers died right after the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl in the 38th year. Oh boy. So yeah. So if nobody else wants to call in, I think we can end it there. Enjoy your new year, everybody. I hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys are healthy next year. And I hope you guys are the best. And thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting the truth. And thank you for supporting each other. So I really appreciate everybody. Thank you for the people who send a donation. I really appreciate that. And I wish you guys the best in 2022. So enjoy the rest of your Friday nights, or Thursday nights, and also the rest of your Friday. Guys, take care, and I'll see you guys next year.